All right, so for this model today, I'm going to be showing you how to look at exploration A. Okay, so this is just kind of showing you the example of this, and then you guys can work it out in different ways for you when you go to it. So this says to follow directions for problems 1 and 2. So again, this is an example. So it says draw a line segment to make two rectangles. Partition. What does that mean? Well, what word do I know in the word partition? Well, it looks like I see the word part right here. So I think that means that I'm going to make each rectangle into small parts. It says into squares about this size. So I need to make this into two rectangles and then put squares about that size in here. And it says to record the number of squares in each rectangle and then find out how many total rectangles here would fit. Hmm. Well, I could see different ways of doing this. I could draw a line right here, I think. Okay, and that looks like it would be about that size. Or I think I could also draw a line right here, and that would be a rectangle, and this would be a rectangle. I don't know if it matters, so I'm going to go ahead and just draw the line right here. And I think this square is about that size. And I think if I just draw the line right here, I will have another rectangle, another square right here in this rectangle. I think I can just do like one more. I think that looks close. So I think it says I partitioned one rectangle. Well, if this is my rectangle, I was able to do just one square. And then this one I was able to do 1, 2, 3 squares. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4 total squares. Okay, so that's all I was working on for this one. It's just kind of looking to see how can you do this. Again, I could have made this one and I could have had 2 and 2 rectangles or 2 and 2 squares within the rectangles. We're just kind of looking around, seeing what works for us. So you guys, when you get here to exploration, partitioning polygons, okay, that's going to be right here, just like my example. You will go through here. So click on this link. Okay, that's going to take you to the workspace here. Okay, where you need to scroll down. If my scroller will work, there we go. To our McGraw Hill, right? Just like we play with the games, is how we get there. And you are going to get on today's lesson, which is going to be 3.7, which you will find here, right? And I'm going to show you, I already have that liked up. So it will look like this, 3.7. You'll click this big blue box right here, and then you're going to scroll down and flip through until you find the one that says 11, okay? And then it's going to look just like this, and it's going to let you draw on it, okay? And do the things that I just showed you. Okay. When you get here to the next slide, you're going to be doing exploration B. Okay, this is where you're going to practice measuring area with square units. And this is going to be a game that I have found. Again, if you click here, it should take you to the game, okay, and it's going to look something like this, okay. So it says how many unit squares does the shape cover. So it's going to give you different shapes, and each one of these squares, it wants you to count them and then pick which fish it matches. So once you count all these up, is it 12, 13, 11, or 14 total squares that you counted? Okay, so that's this game that you'll get to practice. Then you're going to do exploration C, where you're going to partition rectangles. Here we're partitioning polygons, where we have to make multiple rectangles. This one, you're just looking at one rectangle. And this is back on our 3.7. Again, you'll be here on the big blue rectangle. You'll click it. You'll find number 6 this time, where it says partition rectangles, and it will look like this. And this time, instead of drawing all those lines, you're going to actually just move these squares, and you're going to move them into this rectangle and see how many rows could you make, how many squares were in each row, and then how many squares did you use to cover the whole thing. Okay, so you're going to be working that out in this slide, okay, on your everyday math website. And then I'm going to have you reflect on the learning of looking at all three of those explorations and thinking to yourself, what did you like about the lesson? What was kind of difficult for you? With what was hard? What didn't you like? And then which one of those explorations did you feel like were kind of easy? And then for some extra fun, you can play this game for Shuffle to 100 to practice those addition and subtraction strategies. All right. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Have a great day. Bye.